Alright, welcome back. Okay, so we are still looking out for our next target and going about our usual day. Let's try to make some coffee, shall we? Again, Sojiro, I'm always trying to impress you. One of these days you'll say my coffee isn't complete shit.
Yes. All right.
So recently there have been a lot of trailers, a lot of character trailers for Persona 5 The Royal. And there's also been plenty of new information about Persona 5 The Royal, which I don't know if I should or should not say it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that on the down low for the time being, even though it's like public knowledge at this point. But still, like, from what I've seen, I will say this. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Let me explain.
It has a lot of really cool stuff going on for it, like team attacks for one. That's not the big secret thing. That's there's another detail that I'm not gonna go into, but it's got a lot of really cool stuff going on for it, like team attacks. It has these new dungeon mechanics. Apparently new personas are being added. That is confirmed. I mean, I kind of assumed that as much, but still, it's looking pretty solid, gotta say. And of course, there's like a new battle theme, I think. I kind of hope they still keep the battle theme that we're used to. You know, you'll never see it coming. I like that one a lot. I don't know, a little more variety here and there is fine. Even though with certain costumes that you wear, you straight up just change the battle theme. Speaking of which, we're going to be changing costumes again for this video. Because while we may not have a target just yet, there is still some dungeon crawling that we can do. Just not in Kamoshida's dungeon because that place is gone. That palace has been erased. That same guy always pops up, always playing his Vita. Pollen warning. Which actually is a gameplay factor for dungeon crawling stuff. That actually is a pretty big status effect in this game. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. Wait a minute. I believe in the last update, Sai said that our next target was Madarame. Possible foreshadowing? Possible kind of sort of foreshadowing, even though we already know who the target... Whatever. Time for class. You got exams on Wednesday.
Open your textbooks.
Oh, the Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. This actually is a story point in a lot of... This is the story of Kaguya, the Moon Princess, I believe. This has popped up in a lot of fiction and a lot of anime-based video games. In fact, the ultimate persona for working on Marie's social link, the Aeon Arcana from Persona 4 The Golden, was Kaguya, which kind of hinted at her origins a little bit. And also, it's straight up her persona in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. But yeah, also Kaguya is a character in Okami. That's how I first heard about Kaguya. Now, honestly, I'm not entirely familiar with the story. I do know there was like a farmer or a guy who sells bamboo. He cut open a piece of bamboo and he saw, or a big piece of bamboo, I think. I'm paraphrasing and I might be doing this incorrectly. But he found little baby Kaguya and then he raised her as his daughter. And then in Okami, she went back to space. It's talking about femme fatales. Which, I like me a femme fatale. They're cool. The wild, seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Are you listening, On? That's your persona.
Nice going.
Little by little, people's opinion of me is kind of going up a little bit. Sort of. Don't bother cramming, idiots. But we've got no worries considering Ren is a bona fide genius.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends.
That's just how it
I need a
be.
hint of a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh shit. Oh no, someone found our secret hideout.
This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the girl of rumor, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
I mean, you know. How's it going, Makoto?
Great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
I mean... Yeah, yeah, kinda.
Anyone who attends this school would have interacted with him.
I mean,
whether they
kinda.
liked it or not.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record.
Yeah, it sucks.
Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
Thank you, Ryuji.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida.
No
Rumors
shit.
about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Mijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless.
Ryuji, shut up.
Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident.
Oh,
I
that
heard
just...
some people are coming up here without permission, after all.
Oh, that's
I'm sorry
cold.
to have interrupted you.
Well, I guess we don't have a secret hideout anymore, guys.
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Her sister's the district prosecutor. And also my future interrogator.
That reminds me. Study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
I don't know if I like where this is going.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
Doxing is a very
Don't listen
not
to what I
okay thing to
say.
do.
No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
Huh.
Government workers stalking someone?
That
That
seems
should be a suitable target. Alright,
not great.
now get the metanav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
I mean, we got nothing better to do.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... Mementos.
Huh?
The fresh maker?
Trying to pull.
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
You know, when you preface every sentence you have with "I think," it doesn't inspire confidence.
Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Oh no.
Everyone disappeared.
Well, this is spooky.
Kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat!
Okay, this doesn't seem entirely on the up and up. But whatever. Sure. Oh, well, look at that.
Hell is this
Subway
place?
from hell!
Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor.
Well, that's
but
handy.
It's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this Mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Oh.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A
I
palace
think
as
it
grand
means
as the Palace Castle is when
everyone!
a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace.
That's convenient.
That's where we are now. Mementos.
Sounds
Now that
cool.
you mention it,
It's also a
this place
stage in
feels a
Smash
bit
Bros.
different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana, transform!
Henshin! Oh my goodness.
Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
What in the fuck?
A car?
It's a bus.
No way!
Cat
This
bus.
comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training.
What
It's
training
not dissimilar
yields
to how you
this?
transform.
Fucking Teddy couldn't do this, and he grew a body.
Clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Outside of My Neighbor Totoro, I don't think it is.
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Fair point.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! No, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle.
Oh jeez.
All aboard! Let's go!
Well, this is weird. We're inside Morgana. This feels dirty.
I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
What sense does this make?
Can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
Well, time to bust my moves.
Safety first, okay?
You'd better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
Alright then.
Put on
The
some
drive is
initial
you.
D, cause we're about to fucking hit the gas pedal.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Oh, jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why does Morgana have a key?
Key. There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower.
Okay, we're not doing that anymore.
Oh, there. That feels so good.
I don't know what I just flipped, but I don't want to touch it again.
Aaron, I hear? Oh, what a creepy ass car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine.
Stop
We're
it.
going full throttle.
It's
It's time to fly.
It's bad enough Teddy made bear puns. I do not need cat puns. I will drive you into the nearest wall if you make another cat pun. Time for some chill-ass music. This is all very... And of course, the bus has a frickin' cat tail. Why wouldn't it? Oh, goodness. Why wouldn't it?
And again.
This is Mementos. This is the dungeon that you go for grinding whenever you don't have an actual dungeon to deal with. And also, it's where you do certain side quests. But enough about that. Time to put on some costumes. Yeah, there we go. Putting on the dance wear. Time for some Persona 4 dancing all night music to go on, because Persona 5 and Persona 3 dancing didn't come out yet. And the costumes are ridiculous. Yeah! Okay. Oh, it looks so dumb.
Took one out. All right.
It's another Persona 4 costume. Because it's playing frickin' Reach Out to the Truth. Oh, we look like idiots. It's not nearly as stylish as the Persona 5 dancing costumes. Not nearly, no. But who knows, maybe that'll pop up in Persona 5 The Royal as extra new costumes. I think they're coming out with more costumes. I'm pretty sure. I think, although the bullshit part about that is I think they said you're gonna have to buy all the DLC again. That's one of the things that's a little, okay, really? Because, like, I already bought the DLC once for this version of the game. Why do I gotta do it twice? Shouldn't this carry over? And also, I might have mentioned this again. I may have already mentioned this as well, but hey, save data does not transfer over from Persona 5 to Persona 5 The Royal, which seems like bullshit. But whatever. I guess I'll just play and beat the game again, because I guess technically speaking, it's not exactly the exact same game. Because I think even Kamoshida's dungeon is treated differently, at least in some of the trailers I've seen. It plays a little differently from how it does in this one.
Oh.
Oh, these costumes are great. Yeah, but periodically go to Mementos, because yeah, because it is a place for good grinding and more gear and stuff like that. And also, it's not gonna spoil it, but it's kind of important. It's kind of actually very important, and it's gonna play a factor into a lot of side quests. Which also provides better gear and more experience. And actually, not for nothing, but you're gonna have to come to Mementos if you want to finish up certain social links. But hey, we finally found our target, so let's go ahead and proceed further and actually do the job that we were sent here for. Time to face Nakanohara's shadow. Stalking is not okay. I cannot get over Morgana's big-ass rainbow afro. You completely lose any seriousness. All like tension from the scene is immediately lost. Okay, good. They changed it back.
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I
Well,
want with her.
you're a
She
scumbag.
didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap.
An eye for an eye leaves the whole world
We're gonna
blind.
change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
We didn't know who that was yet.
What the hell's this guy going on about?
Oh. He's Obarion now.
Here he comes.
It kind of removes the seriousness from the situation when you have a little happy... It kind of removes the tension from the scene when you're a happy little, like, devil. Just doing a little jig. He's just doing a little jig. Alright. Time to shoot him. Alright, let's just shoot him. He called us clown shoes. But you're the one who's full of bullets now, so now who's the clown shoes here? Not us, not the ones who are not filled with bullets. Don't you look like a fool. Who is this evil teacher? I didn't want anyone to throw me out again. Well, look. Yeah, agreed. You shouldn't bring anybody into your mess. Don't drag anybody else down. I'll put an end to my love for her. I don't know if... Apparently that is our power. That is our borderline... That is our superpower. I think we just found our next target, guys. And also, look, cool magical mystery treasure. It's the butt of a treasure. So eventually, if we left him continue to be a shitbag, he would have eventually had a palace. All people that you deal with here in Mementos have the potential to be essentially become the next Kamoshida. So now we have requests. These are, well, side quests that you deal with. Sometimes on the fan site, Mishima will just go ahead and tell you like, oh hey, there's this one person who's being a huge dick, and you need to go change their hearts or do whatever it is you fan thieves do, and then we do. And that's how the Memento stuff works. Although they're not all going to be as easy as Nakanohara. Some of them might have gimmicks to them. Again, this is going to come up later, but you will need to go to Mementos for certain social links or confidants in order to further progress them. Because eventually, hey, you might have to deal with shitbags in some of these social links, confidants. It's hard to switch it from one thing to the next. It was called social links for 2 whole games. It's very difficult to switch it up now.
Hey!
That looks like a I know that's the way we came in, but that looks like very, very evil and spooky. Our costumes are ridiculous.
Guess we gotta do it.
A map would be useful for Mementos. That would probably impede it if the layout of the place constantly changes. That is the world's worst maze.
For real?
A maze that constantly changes. But yeah, that makes sense. If it's from a bunch of if it's from countless people, and it's all their thoughts going on at the exact same time, yeah, of course it's going to be different every time.
Whoa! We've been spotted! Huh?
It's the subway from hell.
Hey!
I don't know if you'd want to get on that train though, Ryuji. It looks really spooky. We're in the subway, you know. This is how the public views this place. I don't know. Morgana's like, I don't fucking know. I don't have all the answers.
No.
Dude, the morning commute is like... Your morning commute is not the best part of your day. It's where your darkest... It's where the dark parts of your mind come up. I'm no train expert. Hell, I'm barely even an expert thief. I'm barely even an expert car. But, you know, whatever. Look, Morgana doesn't have all the answers. He's a cat. What do you expect? It's a cat, Ryuji. Of course it's not gonna have all the answers. This just looks... They really emphasize the color red in this game. Just pure blood red. That is a spooky looking door. Everything here is spooky. And we're back in our normal costumes. These aren't nearly as hilarious. Oh, it's kind of creepy. No, it's very creepy, An. It's very creepy. I don't like this place. My hunch is correct. Well, that seems ominous. Huh.
Nice.
Wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. It's gotta have some weird trick to open it up.
I see.
Oh, I see. So now that people are talking about the Phantom Thieves after the whole Kamoshida incident, it basically means, hey, we're like celebrities, so we can kind of go a little further than before. So basically, the further you progress in the main story, the further you can go down into Mementos. This is kind of the gateway to say, no, you can't go any further. Go finish more of the main story and then come back later. It's going to do this every time you try to go a little deeper into Mementos. But for now, we're going to go ahead and leave Mementos alone for a little bit. We're going to make more progress in the actual story.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
I'm not entirely sure, but it blocked us from going in past a certain depth. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of
Oh.
all palaces. It used
That
to be
seems
palaces
important.
like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you
Sure,
guys.
that's fine.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Could it be a car?
That is
I don't see why not.
I wish I could deny it, but I just can't.
Morgana was a cat. It was a car in a previous life.
Why not?
Why not?
In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
Are you sure?
What is it?
no, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, We now
So you
know
say that
we
you're
can
male,
find
and yet you
minor
constantly
changes
keep
of
licking your
heart
crotch in
mementos.
front of me while
If
I'm
we come
trying to
across any
work.
eye-catching leads,
It's kind of a dick move, bro.
it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
I don't do that in front of you during your
Or to me, they're
business.
outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
I gotta study.
Dude, you got like you have like a few days. It should be, you know. Uh-oh. We just dealt with a stalker, but who is this mysterious blue-haired person? That was a piece of cake. It was, wasn't it? Because of our endgame equipment. That probably helps. We're trying to help people, not get famous. It's true. Why not both? I mean, he's right. Getting famous does have that benefit. Love this song. And they have a more upbeat version in Smash Bros. I showed that off in my Smash Bros video. But yeah, no, this is... But no, Beneath the Mask is one of my favorite songs from this game. It's great. It's very soothing. I haven't studied at all. Go fucking study, idiot. You're gonna fail. Well, time for bed. That was a rough day. Viral marketing. Oh, what do we got today? Saw on the forum, nice job sticking into that stalker. Came in handy, didn't it? I mean, what are you talking about? I don't know. Mishima, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but let's not forget who's doing the heavy lifting here, buddy. What is he up to? I feel like we've gone from one stalker to the next. Hopefully he has something useful for you, but if he doesn't, then you have my permission to take his lunch money. What's he gonna do? Stop us? We have brain control powers. No one asked you to do that. No one asked you to do that. You really don't need to be losing sleep for this. Fan site?
Yeah.
How long did it take you to come up with that name? Was it more than a day? You need a catchy name. The Pea Thieves. Do not call us that. Never call us the Pea Thieves. No one is in that big of a hurry to not say Phantom Thieves. The Pea Thieves. That is a horrible nickname. You filter out your haters. You know what they say? Dab on them haters, right? Am I cool? Please tell me I'm cool. Oh, jeez. I know he's trying his best. I know he's doing his best, but... you know what? You done good, kid. You done good. I'll throw the dog a bone. But seriously, like... I really want to know how you punish people. Okay, getting a don't say that. Calling it punishment is kind of... I don't really like that word. I'm not really comfortable with using, like, with casually throwing out the word punishment. I should be more like you guys somehow. Well, you know that. Well, you know, have a really big trauma inflict. Well, no, if you go into, like, I don't know. If you want to be like us, then I don't know. Find a cool historical thief to maybe be your spirit buddy. I don't know. Look, man, I don't know how this works. I have a talking cat and a guy who throws me in prison with a long nose who doesn't sound like he should. None of this shit makes sense to me. You are really hyped for this. Mishima himself, not cool. Sean Chiplock, pretty cool. The character Sean Chiplock plays, like Green Schwarzer, pretty cool. Mishima's not cool. He wants to be. He really wants to be, but... I'll sort through all the trash. Don't worry. I can do that for you. It's cool. Seriously. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'm interested. Well, he seems motivated. Ranked up the Moon Social Link. So by working on Mishima's Confidant, we get more targets and mementos, which means more gear, which means more fights, which means more cool stuff. And we might be able to make a little more headway in mementos. Maybe past that wall. Pretty sure that's blocked by story progression, but, you know, whatever. Get some sleep, dude. Seriously.
See ya.
Hey,
Morgana, I don't need a study. I'm a genius. Geniuses don't need to study. It's time to do some shopping. Here's some cool shit for you to buy. What have we got this time? Calming masks. Cover your face and attain tranquility. It's a fashion statement. I assumed that was like those little sleep masks. You know, for a more peaceful night's sleep or for day napping. But apparently they're fashion statements, so do you wear them out in public, or do you or is it just are they sleep masks, or is it for like masquerade masks or whatever? You don't really get to see what they look like, so you use them during combat. They provide like status. They provide like a status benefit. Whatever. Let's go ahead and buy some. Let's hang out with Sojiro, shall we? It's only a little, but it helps that now you've learned the ropes. Yes, I can help out. Sure. I have Barith, so we can progress the Hierophant a little further. Get to know Sojiro a little bit better. I'll teach you how to make good coffee. Not that shit you've been pouring out recently. Not that swill. That sewage you keep pouring into the cup.
Well...
I'll be here the whole time, watching you fail.
Yeah.
Don't get cocky, kid. Coffee is deep. I now have a newfound respect for baristas, apparently. Hands off the expensive beans. Understood. Curry and coffee. That seems weird to me. Like, you'd think coffee would go I've always been under the impression that coffee goes better with something sweet. You know, bitter and sweet. Or, you know, it depends on like, hey, what kind of coffee in the mood for? You just want a straight up black coffee? Okay, sure. It gets you a nice little jolt of energy and gets you ready for your day. Just by pure caffeine. Or you can get like a really fruity, lot of sugar, a lot of cream, a lot of milk, basically just drown out the coffee taste. Oh boy, it's this guy. You see any customers in here? Yeah, you don't seem like you're the kind of guy who needs charity, so why don't you go ahead and screw off? I don't want to talk to you. How's that sound? Get out. Can you not tell that you're being a pest? Time for Ren to go ahead and play it cool. We're just gonna call the phone. Ah! No one wants to deal with a problem child like me. No one! Ha! I've been used. No one wants to deal with me or any of my shit. Hey, what can I say? I am pretty quick-witted. But hey, yay, we're doing good. We're getting close to Sojiro. Now we can make curry that restores SP to all allies. And since this is New Game Plus, that means the curry will be masterful curry. And it will be the best curry ever. And it will pretty much just restore SP to all of our team. However, the way that this kind of like balances itself is we can only make curry as long as it is as long as we have the ingredients in the fridge. If he wasn't related to her. Who is her?
Now then.
All right.
What?
You going snowboarding or something? So I guess we'll find out more about that guy a little later on. Whoever he was.
seems pretty rough.
Good luck with the pollen season. You got... Oh god, pollen warning! Ugh. My sinus... I already have issues with my sinuses. Pollen would just be the absolute worst to deal with.
Oh.
What's up?
Right.
Oh boy, now An's got a stalker. Fantastic. This whole Phantom Thieves thing is now gonna make us, like, nervous about everyone and everything around the corner. What's his problem casting shame on the school like that? Your life is pretty much over if you do something like that. I'd say it is, yeah. I don't think anyone's going to be talking very well about Kamoshida for a very long time, or at all, or ever again. I mean, yeah. It kind of was a big thing. It's true. They're not gonna thank us because they don't know it was us, Ryuji. It's true. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Kamoshida's done. We're good. Good luck with that, fucker. Yeah, now you enjoy being the pariah, Kamoshida. How do you enjoy it? People still don't like me, but you know what? I'm taking all you scumbags down with me.
Now then.
Got some new info for you. Uh-oh. Someone's doing some bullying. So now we have a new target, a bully. Interesting.
Okay.
But again, as I said, we'll be doing the Mementos stuff later on.
What's up? Let's go!
Don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging in head first. Forget exams. I don't care. I'm gonna fail anyway. Oh, God.
All right.
So yeah, now anytime if we go ahead and meet up at a hideout, we can confirm Mementos requests. And again, these things pile up. My personal strategy is just kind of keep going through the story missions and doing your social link stuff. It's fine. But by the next time, but kind of wait a little while, let the requests kind of pile up, and then just do them all in one big burst. As opposed to doing like one after the other, after the other, after da-da-da-da-da.
Yo.
Hey, Ryuji finally found a spot for us to do some training. So now we can actually hang out with him again. Cool. We can actually continue progressing this social link. It's a cheap gym. We actually saw the gym that Ryuji's talking about.
This has gotta be it.
Protein Lovers Gym. No contract bullshit or nothing. Doesn't have a pool or a hot tub. That might be a deal breaker.
By the way,
Do I have protein powder? I don't know if Ren has that. I don't know if he's a huge avid protein guy. Spare undies. Oh yeah. I agree with that sentiment wholeheartedly. What's the point of taking a shower if you're just gonna put on your dirty ass clothes again? I wasn't planning on using yours, sicko. That's
wanna
disgusting.
get going?
Using another man's underwear. Ugh. Using another dude's underwear is probably not exactly the healthiest idea.
Whoa.
Gorning. Are we gonna have another issue here, Ryuji? Oh, apparently not. I've been studying my words and shit. I'm super eloquent. Whatever the fuck that means. Oh. So... yeah, but I don't think Kamoshida would have actually written the letter of recommendation anyway. Kamoshida was kind of a huge asshole. You were just his excuse not to. What a dick. Well, I mean, unless you're like Ryuji, you can't just go punching your teacher. It's probably not the best idea.
For real?
Oh, the track team is coming back. Nice. Good for you, Ryuji. I'm not even a student anymore. They just didn't want to tell you. That seems like a dick move.
Huh?
The one who is Kamoshida's lapdog. That's not good. That doesn't sound like a good description. He is he? There's no need for any bad blood. The track team's coming back. Good for them. I mean, they're kind of dicks, but yeah, sure. A mini Kamoshida. That's not good. So he's short. So he's an asshole. Basically. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, that's the worst. He's gotta be up to something. I mean, yeah, I'm here for you, buddy, because this is the social link. I guess we're doing this. Every time, like, there's a situation like, hey, you'll help me out, right? The main character always has, like, a sweat drop in certain situations. Like, it's this in Kanji, and I think in a few other, like, confidants. Like, they're your friend, and they're asking for help. Well, why is this gotta be a weird, oh, I guess I might as well? Why is this gotta be a big old da-da-da-da-da-da, you know?
See ya.
Ah, you're back.
You got a box. Oh boy, we got our calming masks. Exams are such a downer. I hate them. We could study with On, but... we'll think about it a little later. We have some other stuff to handle in the meantime.
This year is as bad as all the others.
Please consider what I have
Like
to say.
hanging out with the speech-giving man. This gentleman seems to be making some good points. He wants to reach out to the truth, as it were. He's speaking rather eloquently. You're listening quite attentively. I am. You're a good speech maker. And this man has a unique portrait, so he's probably important. I can't hire a young... I could use the help of a young person, but I can't hire someone without any experience. Oh, no. So, I may have kind of botched this a little bit. I should have been doing the beef bowl... I should have been doing the beef bowl side job. Because, yeah, he's heading there right now. So, in order to further progress this So in order to initiate this confidant, you're going to need to actually do certain, part-time jobs. Like going to the beef bowl store, like going to the beef bowl shop and working there. That way we can start up the confidant with with the speech-giving man. He's not very popular, but his speech-giving skills might be useful in the metaverse. Speech is pretty important for money, items, or to persuade them to join your team. And also being pretty decent with public speaking, not a bad trait.
What are your thoughts? Oh! Right.
So now we can actually work at the beef bowl shop. But just because we worked there once does not mean we can actually progress that social link. But just because we worked there once does not mean we can initiate that confidant. We're gonna need to come here a few times. But it's fine because we've been working on other social links a lot earlier than we should have. So it's fine. Everything's fine. We eventually managed to make decent progress with this confidant anyway, so no issues.
I've been expecting you. I'm counting on you.
Job is ludicrous. Did you do everything by yourself from the very beginning? And this part-time job is not the best. Not really. It's basically it's a memorization game. And hey, look, it's the speech giving. And hey, look, it's the speech giving man again.
Nice job.
I don't blame you for looking exhausted. You had to deal with like 50 billion things. But unfortunately, our proficiency is already at max, so the only real benefit of doing this part-time job is to initiate that confidant. And it's going to take us to at least coming here twice to initiate it. Fortunately, we can do it during the evening, which means we can do a social link during the day and handle it in the evening.
That reminds me.
What exactly are you implying? I guess you two really clicked. Maybe we do. You don't know. I mean, we're in the same class.
Oh.
Just you wait. If Ren's anything like Narukami, then the dating train will begin. Then the romancing will begin very soon.
Ahem. Well, shall we begin?
By sympathizing with the loser of the week is called the magistrate's patronage. Who is this man? Now, I played a lot of Samurai Warriors in the day, so I know who that is, just from the hat. It's Yoshitsune. Who in Samurai Warriors is like a god who has like a lightsaber frickin' in his gauntlet. It's weird. Became a popular tragic hero.
Nice going!
All right.
Yep. What are your thoughts?
So our exams start tomorrow. But again, we are a genius. But again, Ren is a genius. So studying is more or less optional. And no, we are not going to tell the others what Mishima told us. We'll do that later, not now. Track is back. Well, time to hang out with Ryuji. More social link. Confidant. Damn it. I keep getting those two mixed up. They're the same thing, whatever. We had the gym. I mean, we can go to my place if you want. You'd be surprised what you can do with a lot of motivation. Bet we'd end up eating ice cream and playing video games. It's just kind of what happens, you know? I'd be down for that.
Whoa!
Oh boy. Seems like you guys are kind of ganging up on him. 3-on-1. That's kind of a douchebag move. That doesn't seem right.
What?
That doesn't seem great. You guys should trust your friend, even though you're all assholes. Shut up! Stop making good points! He's gotta be a snitch.
Whoa!
Not if I'm around. Go ahead, fucking hit me. See what happens. Oh boy. Oh, I thought Ryuji meant he was gonna deck him back, but he means like, look, I punched the guy in the face once. Did it feel good at the moment? Sure. But it kind of fucked up everything else after the fact. Yeah. Friggin' Kamoshida's behind bars now, right? Or at the very least, he's a frickin' pariah now. We got proof. Yamauchi told us about. You mean the guy who's basically just another Kamoshida? Wow, you help a guy out and he immediately just jumps your ass. Yeah, and Ryuji said he's sorry for that. He gets it. He fucked up. I mean, it would certainly make you an asshole. Good for you, Ryuji.
Hey.
The past is the past. Can't really do much about it. What are you even talking about? What is this existential bullshit?
Hey.
Kinda. I mean, you know, more or less. You kind of have to act like an idiot here a little bit. I mean, or you have to feel like Ryuji's being an idiot. Ryuji's not the best with words. I mean, can you explain it? I mean, I don't get the... Look, man, I know you're trying to be cool and all, but... I don't really understand. Feels like my bond with Ryuji's gotten deeper. What cool new power does Ryuji have now? Hasten recovery. So if your party member gets a status effect,
All right.
And if you have a high enough bond with your other party members, they can use a hasten recovery, which is basically them taking a giant fan and slapping the hell out of you. It's pretty handy, you know. Especially when they're really shitty status effects to deal with.
Ah, you're back.
Ryuji, I'm not studying, period. Because I'm a genius. And did you seriously wait till the night before? You fool.
Please consider
Yeah,
what I have to
pollen's
say.
getting to people. Will you take me under your wing now?
You.
Yes, I'd like to get into politics. No, we need to do even more beef bowl. Even more beef bowl. But as I said before, I think it's just twice that you need to go here. And then you can do the confidant. Cause you need to show him that you're a hard worker. And now you're gonna get bombarded with orders, so memorization time, baby. And Ren looks so nervous, like, so many beef balls, all around me. Dear God, you're animals, I say. But yeah, piece of paper or recording software makes this a breeze. Or, you know, having a good memory. Again, you only have to do this part-time job twice to get a start on this confidant. Unless you want to actually make money here.
You.
Yeah, but now we can actually get a start on the confidant the next time we talk to this guy. You were extremely busy. I know, right? I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you again.
So now that he knows you and he's seen how hard you work, you can actually go talk to him, and then you can actually get a start on the confidant, which is what I wanted to do way earlier. But hey, you know, I messed up, and you know, but it's fine. We make good progress on it anyway, so we're not really losing any time. We were progressing other confidants way faster than we should have. So it makes up for it. And we never have to come back here ever again. Hooray.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. I'm not coming back. Imagine saying that to your boss. Saying, I really only took this job to start a confidant with somebody. Like, I wanted to work on some magical bullshit with some random customer that you have. Here's my 2 weeks notice. By the way, I'm leaving now immediately. I'm not coming in for the extra 2 weeks. Ever. Such a dickbag move. Such a dickbag thing to do. Well, good luck to my successor, I guess. It does not pay nearly well enough to warrant me actually doing that, you know, consistently. So, it's time for exams. Hope you know the answers and have been paying attention to your lessons. Or you have a guide online so where it doesn't really even matter. Yeah, it's just questions that you've already been asked. So, no sweat. An optical illusion. And Morgana is going to keep saying this. That one guy behind us can clearly see that we have a cat in our desk. And he says nothing. Like, he's staring right at Morgana. He's gotta be thinking, like, is that cheating? I feel like that must be some kind of cheating, right? Having a cat in there helping you take your test. But he doesn't say shit. Ever. So that's day 1 of exams. But we still have quite a few days left.
Let's get started.
Mr. Haruta looks like he'd be in a friggin' Ace Attorney game, honestly. It's the cravat. It's the cravat. I don't think anyone really wears a cravat anymore.
Ooh, we can do this.
I believe that's what it's called, a cravat. A little puffy thing that looks like a pirate shirt.
Ooh, we can do this.
Alright, that was day 2, not that hard. Moving on to day 3.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Evil is born of ignorance.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. Whoever keeps meowing, please stop it. We are in the middle of an exam.
Ooh, we can do
It's
this.
the meowing boy. They say that every time he answers a question, you can hear a distinct meow. Almost like he has a fucking cat in his desk. How has no one noticed it? Like, is there no janitor that, like, sees that there's cat hair in the friggin' desk? Again, you shouldn't be. You staying up late, staying up studying? I was playing some games then before I knew it was morning. Wow, Ryuji. Just wow. You're how manly. That's what I always do. No matter how many times I fail, nothing's gonna change. I mean, I guess I appreciate your consistency. I guess I can respect that. Your brain's tiny compared to mine. Look how small your head is. Obviously your brain must be smaller. Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know. Jesus, Morgana. Jeez, Morgana. That is frickin' savage. You okay? See a groper or something? Ugh. Animated cutscene.
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Okay, I get... Oh, so we're just having her as bait. This seems a little sketch. Hey buddy, how's it going? You know, your keys don't make you very stealthy. Oh my goodness. It's Jun from Persona 2.
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
So you're not denying it, is what I'm hearing.
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well.
Kyle
all is
Bear.
well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
Wait, what?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute.
Be the model for my next art piece.
Artists are weird.
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady
It
business?
sounds like it.
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is
Voiced by Matt Mercer.
I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being
Oh, Matt Mercer's great. I don't think I really need to explain who he is, but here I go again. Matt Mercer is the voice actor of Chrom from Fire Emblem Awakening and McCree from Overwatch, but he's also the main host and DM of Critical Role. And he's been in a shit ton of other stuff. And he is also pretty much the voice, he's also the voice double of Troy Baker. That's how I initially heard of him. But no, Matt Mercer's great. And it's part of the reason why I like Yusuke a lot.
I'm sorry, Sensei.
Yusuke's awesome.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
What's what?
Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann?
Morgana is...
I've memorized
Morgana, what? Let's not act like you haven't been, like, lurching on anyway. Anyway, back to Future Prison.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance.
I know, right?
That's a little too convenient.
And yet
makes
it
me
happened.
wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children.
Wow, he sounds like a
How could you discover
scumbag.
such horrible deeds that were hidden all these years in such a short time.
I don't know. I just can. Metaverse.
This metaverse business again?
Yes.
Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April.
That's awful.
Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too.
I didn't
Were you
do
related
that.
to those as well?
No. No. I don't think I am.
I see.
I hope not. That'd be bad.
Fine. Continue telling me about Madarame's case. Keep it concise and only of the truth.
We specifically did not make Kamoshida have a mental breakdown. That was explicitly part of the whole us not killing people. We're thieves, not murderers. Oh god, did I actually say that out loud? Fuck it, you already caught me. I'm in prison in the future. You did perfectly. I can't wait to see your score. I am a genius, you know. Here's my card. Rin Amamiya, certifiable genius.
It's over. How about you?
It's over.
Come on, you two need to get your act together.
I'm
Anyways, can we stop
really
talking
I'm
about
doing
the
this to
exams?
make
Why
Ryuji
you're
feel
not
better
gonna
about
come back
himself.
graded next week, rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
That is my money.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
Ooh.
We don't have that much left.
Yeah, no, we
Oh,
don't.
right. There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight?
I mean,
that
Matt
you still
Mercer
love?
is pretty charming.
It's not like that.
Of course not.
Morgana,
Watching that special on TV.
You're a
this artwork
cat.
Was pretty nice. Plus, we've
it's
got
not
the
gonna
text.
happen.
Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I'm curious. Might be interesting.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original.
I mean, that's a
is
fair
lame.
point.
Well, if everyone's
Morgana,
going-
you don't even have to pay. You're a cat.
Well then,
I don't think they let cats into the whatever.
just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
So the next time, we'll be going to Madarame's art exhibit to meet up with Yusuke Kitagawa and maybe learn a bit more about our potential target. Huh. Ooh, but first, text. I'm not really sure how common of a name Madarame is. It may very well be the same Madarame. That's probably not good for Yusuke. Well, anyway, I guess we'll have to find out more about Madarame and possibly his corruption on the next time. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next update. Until then, see ya.